In order for you to gain this strength that we're about to speak about. Because the chapter here is talking about David and Goliath. And we already know that what David did was powerful. He had to somewhere along the way do some training. You know what I mean? Mayweather style. You know what I mean? Iron Mike Tyson style. You see what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Leonard style. You know what I mean? We can go on and on. You know what I'm saying? Shobi Bryan. Peace to the God. Peace be upon him. But these are examples. Again, even the character Jesus had to do some type of training, had to come from some type of womb that taught him, you see, the way. That's part of the training. Home training. How about that?
Ooh, you know we lacking that as a whole.
You see? Now let's read this. The Jehovah man is constantly making the Adam man and breathing into his nostrils the breath of life. Now, just like we said, the Jehovah man will be representing the universal God. You see? And the Adam man would be representing us, the earth man. Adam meaning earth. That's what Adam means. Adam is just specifically relating you to earth. Okay? Making you an earth man. The Jehovah man is constantly making the Adam man and breathing into his nostrils the breath of life. That's what Mama and them call the Holy Ghost, or the Holy Spirit. It's simply breath. That's all it is. You see? And that's another lesson. The Adam man exists in the subconsciousness as a multitude of men. We got that? Because if you've been following us, you know we've been, as it relates to the 12 powers of man, in this brain area, and we have let you know that the subconscious, you see, is working 90 to 95% of the time. Your subconscious is. You see? That's your mother brain. You see? Directly connected to your pituitary and the cerebellum. Remember, as a man thinketh in his heart, the cerebellum. You see? Your subconscious is believing that it's a multitude of men. Watch these different labels that your subconscious believe yourself to be. The wise man and the foolish man. The kind man and the cruel man. The loving man and the hateful man. The stingy man and the generous man. The hungry man and the full man. The good man and the bad man. The live man and the dead man. The poor man and the rich man. The timid man and the courageous man. The sick man and the healthy man. Ooh, that's deep at this day and time. All of them, but that really catches my eye. The sick man and the healthy man is connected to my subconscious, my brain. The old man and the young man, that go back to Sadie. Sadie having babies in his 80s.
Yeah, facts.
Who's to say 80 was old? He got a little old bitty, you see? He got a little old bitty baby girl. And he 80. Peace to the God. Peace be upon Dr. Sadie. You see? The old man and the young man. The erratic man, you see, undisciplined. That's erratic. You see? The erratic man and the sane man. See, that sane man is the one that's practicing mayat. Got some balance going on. These and 1,000, look at that. These and 1,000 other types of man as active personalities occupy the consciousness of every human being. Every human being.
Okay.
Every male has within him the female, and every female has within her the male.
Your masculine and your feminine. That's why balance is so key.
Now, with that being said, remember we were speaking about birthright theft. And within this birthright theft, again, we have to key in on this biblical story about the twins. Now, we can go before Jacob and Esau and get a twin story. there's a couple of ancient twin stories, that we can dig out. That's going to relate to these same principles of what we just read, because these are principles. You see, kind man and cruel man.
Right.
They twins.
Mm-hmm.
The loving man and the hateful man. See, twins.
And we're going to go back to when we talk about polarity.
There you have it. The law of polarity.
Okay.
And we have the ability to plug into which one we choose to. But in doing so, see, you need some assistance in helping you think that way. And in order for you to think that way, you have to rid yourself of toxins. You see, that has been disrupting this organic operation that is created to operate within the humanoid, these 12 powers of man. See, when you start plugging into the powers, you know that you have an obligation spiritually to operate on the frequency of Ma'at. Meaning, now hey, it's gonna be a time where I need to pull out that cruel man.
Ooh.
See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
I can't be the kind man all the time. That's the fact of the matter.
And look, oh boy, it's cold. Because now we're talking about the sick man and the healthy man.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a time when that man is sick, when I can't be full, I might have to fast and be hungry. I might have to fast, so I might get hungry because I've been putting too much in my body, and I need to rid myself. And that goes back to some of the training you were talking about, how they said my partner, my brother Jesus had to do.
Come on now.
He had to fast for 40 days. Why was he doing that? He was doing his spiritual training.
And that's, again, family, we've been bamboozled on the training part. See, we think training is, I got a job, I go to church, I pay my tithes, I'm active in the church. We having a service. You want to come to the service? You see, you thinking that is just the training, and we have been trained and programmed again on the wrong frequency.
If I could just read one sentence up from the paragraph you started, I think it'll bring clarity to this right here.
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna go right here. It says, knowledge of the law of mind evolution does not relieve man of the necessity of refining and transmuting the various types of man that he has brought forth, and of which he is the epitome. All of these, the aspects my brother just read about, the weak man, the strong man, we are the epitome of all of those. But what this is saying is that the knowledge of the law, or just because you have some type of knowledge, that does not relieve you from putting in the work. You can't just say, I know what a gym is and think you finna be strong. The same way you can't say, well, I know about ISIS, and you have to go back and embody these principles and let your life show a transformation of it. You don't get transformation just by knowing. You have to put the work in. You have to do the research. You have to take time to meditate. You have to stay in prayer. You have to fast. So just by knowing is not enough.